My name is Edwina. I am 43 years old and I'm actually from Nauru, which is a small island in the South Pacific. So it's about, I think, 42 kilometers down south of the equator. Actually, my cancer journey started, and I still remember the date, on the 21st of December 2023. I got the news that I actually had breast cancer. And so from there, I knew, and also I'm a cabin crew, so I was lucky that I was able to fly in and out of Brisbane. So once I found that out, I set up my appointments in Brisbane, trying to get that all sorted at Marta Hill Private. Obviously, I went there, and then we scheduled my surgery to remove the tumor. But then my biggest hurdle was financial. How was I going to pay for all of this? Obviously, because medical bills are quite high. So with the help of my boss, we put forward all my paperwork and we submitted to my government seeking financial assistance. And I was very lucky that they took on my case and fully funded my medical bills and my accommodation. So to this day, they've been supporting me while I receive the highest quality care here in Australia. While being in Australia, my choices for doing cancer treatment was to go through chemo. So I did 8 rounds of chemo. And then after the chemo, I went with Genesis Care and I did radiation therapy for 15 rounds with Dr. Ha. And so that's the way I went with my cancer treatment here in Australia, was doing those 2 options, and very grateful. So during radiation care at Genesis Care, I was just overwhelmed with the professionalism and the kindness the staff showed me. So everything was explained to me, what was going to happen. Obviously, I was scared, radiation, oh no, what's going to happen? That's going to be blasted through my chest. But Dr. Ha and the nurses, actually, I had an orientation day, so they took me in and explained everything that was going to happen, to the point of they even gave me my own gown, my little green book notes for my appointments, and explained everything, the aftercare. So when I went there, had my treatment afterwards, I was shown how to care for the area, the aftercare treatments with the cream. So the staff were really lovely. They were really good and helped me feel at ease. And then after the 3 weeks of treatment was over, 2 weeks later, they followed up with a phone call to check how was my fatigue, and I was fatigued. I did not think it would hit me, but it did hit me 2 weeks after. And they just asked how the area was, whether there were any problems, and I said there were none. And I was really impressed with the professionalism that was given to me by the nurses and doctor there. So I was impressed. Going through this cancer journey, my cancer journey, it was really important to have a support team. So my support people were my family, friends, and even the healthcare nurse when I had to go through surgery to remove the tumor here in Marta Private Hospital. They had the breast care nurse there, Ash and Marie, so they checked on me. If anything I need to talk to, I go to them, talk to them. Any concerns, obviously the first month were a bit hard, trying to deal with what's happening. And having my family here and friends supporting me around the clock. They would not leave me alone, but really helped me get out of the, thinking negative thoughts. So staying positive and all that, that was really played a vital role in how I took my cancer journey. Just always thinking positive. And after radiation and all that, there's also a support group that I've joined. Nothing medically, but there's this bunch of ladies. They're called the Dragon Breast Boat Paddling, and I enrolled to see whether I could do it, mainly to help with my lymphedema, because I had lymph nodes removed there as well. And so yeah, these are all breast cancer survivors, and they are thriving at the age of 88, 77, still going. So they keep me motivated to know that it's not the end, keep going. So they were my support group. So obviously, because I'm an international patient here, so my visa status had to change. So I'm on a medical visa, so I had to stop work as a cabin crew. Couldn't fly in, fly out. Nope. So I've actually, so that's a big change for me, not working. So I've actually stopped work until I am fully recovered. And it's actually a good way. I'm actually having a break from work, and I'm focusing on myself. Usually it was just to keep going, checking emails, doing this. So actually everything's silent, my mind's silent, and I'm focusing on myself, putting myself forward. So those are one of the major changes that has happened, that what cancer's done. Had to stop work while I treat myself to get better. And so yeah, certain things, obviously with the medication, I've noticed, used to do the normal exercise routine I would do. I just have to pull back a bit, and so just doing gentle walks, yoga, and body balance, just to get my joints moving, aches and pains to go away. So that's what's nothing much, but that's what's I had to, in a way, I see that affected before. So I'm sharing my story because I just wanted people to know that cancer does not discriminate. Like, you can be fit, you can be young. I never thought I would get cancer at 43 years old. So, I just want everyone to know that it does not affect just the old people or women who had grandmothers or mothers with breast cancer. It just does not discriminate. So it affects anybody. And so I just want to share my story, so that people know that to get early detection, to get checked up early. If you feel that lump, don't ignore it. Don't think that if you ignore it, it will go away. So to me, I think early detection is vital to quickly remove it. And so yeah, and just think positive. So all throughout my journey, my mantra was, every day in every way, I was getting better and better. I never said that I was sick. I don't think I was sick. I just said that I was healing. So that was most important, was also to think positive.